Good morning, YouTube. My name is NoNoNoah, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, this is the 4th episode of the Beginner's Guide series. I might do a regular playthrough of this, or I might do a more advanced tutorial of it, where I show you different cool things. But right now, this is for people who need help or need a new grasp on the game. I don't know that much. Don't quote me. Don't ever quote me. This literally could all change because this is still in alpha. But as of right now, I'm comfortable with my knowledge of it, and I'm willing to share with all of the lovely people of the internet. So, right now, we're on episode 4. We are trying to get this biodistilling unit over here working in an order. I'm actually going to change that to organic, so it'll store organic shit over there. Actually, I'm going to tell that to... Nah, let's not. I don't have an oxygen filter over there, which I don't even have access to. An air scrubber, as it's called. Sorry. We should put an air scrubber out here whenever we get the chance as well, so that we can get rid of the polluted oxygen that the slime is creating. Okay. As of right now, they're doing research to get battery technology, and I will talk to you guys when they're done with that. Okay, just got done with the very first, I think it's just called the power regulation, yeah. We just got done with power regulation, so now we're going to go straight into combustion, but now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and make out my little area where I want my battery station to be at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys to build yours like so. Now, I'm only doing this because it's in a colder area. Otherwise, I would have done it much lower to the ground. But, shit, I just ran out of copper. Shit. Literally just ran out of metal. Okay, so I'm going to task this up. Make sure you're watching your copper, too, because I literally just ran out of it. Make sure you watch that shit. So I'm going to make them dig out all of that before I continue on. So, as you can see, that brought my metal way back up to 11,000, which is plenty of shit to use. Ending of cycle 14, tomorrow's cycle 15. We're doing pretty good so far. We haven't been producing oxygen very well today, so this will probably fall into a dark blue, so a sufficient concentration of it. We should be okay, and that also kind of attracted all the carbon dioxide down, so that should help as well. But it's getting dicey. We definitely need to get these things up and running. I think I'm just going to go ahead and build a power relay down here, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So what we're going to do is we're going to build... I wanted this to be my percolation area. I wanted to put percolation things right here, but I think I need to contain that anyway in a tile area because it's going to make a lot of hydrogen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make 3 batteries right here. So it's going to be kind of like a power station. I'm going to make a manual generator, and I'll put another manual generator right there. Maybe I'll put 3 batteries in there. Why not? So that'll take up that whole area. We're going to connect it all with heavy watt wire so it can sustain the power charge that's going through it. And then we're going to link it to this. We're going to go up, over, and we can go through tile. Remember, we can go through tile. Water shouldn't damage wires, I don't think, unless it's like entirely, like everything's submerged. So now that we have all of that shit going, we're going to prioritize all of this shit at 6 so they come over here and do it quickly. Okay, you guys don't need to do that. Come on. Okay, maybe I'm gonna prioritize. I'm gonna prioritize. I'm gonna prioritize all of this shit at 7 so they come over and do it here quickly, so that we can get this going, so we can make more algae, and it'll be good. And then I'll do percolation, which was what I was going to do beforehand. There we go. We have gotten one of our biodistillers going, which should be a good amount. Flowing naturally, as you can see. It's flowing very well because it's not attached to any other pipes. So, all in all, good. Very good. So, it will emit algae really quickly, and we should be fine there. Hopefully those will keep going until we run out of power, which we have 2 people running the power right now. Normally I'd have a coal generator up here and I'd just power it down, but we're good for now. So we're still lacking algae though, so we need to find a more long-term solution for the algae problem, but right now I think we're going to be okay. So now we're going to be focusing more on getting the coal generator and the hydrogen generator, which honestly we're almost done, and then we're going to go straight to percolation. So just an update, and then we might, if Then we'll get the percolation set up, and then we'll do sanitation sciences, and then we'll get that set up, and then we'll interior decorator, and then that is pretty much the basics other than fine dining. So, this beginner's guide's shaping up, guys. Oh shit, and make sure you're watching your food, because I've been so busy working on... I don't really need the food right now, but I've been so busy working on trying to get the oxygen stable that I forgot all about it. So, Otto is probably our best bet here, because he's a vomiter. This girl is good, but she's got flatulence, and I don't deal with flatulence because that's basically polluted oxygen you're dealing with. And she can't learn shit because she doesn't... She can't do research, so she's yokel, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you say that. We're gonna go with Otto because he's a scaredy cat, which there's not a lot of combat in the game to begin with, and he's uncultured, and he's a negative 15 decor expectation, so good for me. I'm actually gonna go through and arts. You can't do art. You can't do art. You can't do art. No one can do art. Barely anyone can do art. So we'll wait out for someone who can do art. Clearly, this biodistiller area is working very well for us. I like how I built 2 vents because it flows much better. They're gonna go much faster. That being said, I'll run out of slime much faster, but they're flowing much more quickly, and because they both have their own separate vents, which is better in the long run and things anyway. Oh, fucking A, what? Shit, okay, we are hitting a rather big crisis on this stuff. So, we need more production of that shit. 3 there. And fuck it, why not? Let's just put a couple of those down there. Okay, so you guys go ahead and build those. Build those. Okay, so we have insufficient oxygen production. We are way fucking below what we should be. So I'm gonna build 3 more deoxidizers up there, and I'm building 3 more, well, I don't think I actually have any more. Yeah, so I'm building 3 terrariums down there. Ah, shit nuts. We might not be able to maintain life on Earth very much longer. Okay, it's the ending of the 16th cycle, so we're going to the 17th. I need to do sanitation sciences after this instead of percolation, because the polluted oxygen is slowly seeping in, and it's gonna hurt a lot of my guys. So I'm gonna have to put one right here for an oxygen. What is it called? Oxygen scrubber, air scrubber. I'm gonna have to put an air scrubber right there. I'm gonna have to put an air scrubber over by the biodistillers, because as you can see, the purple, it's getting kind of dicey. So I'll put one here, I'll put one here, I'll put 2 here, so that keeps the flow of it. And that's only because we're storing so much slime over there. That's why. I just realized that I could just build a I could just build a wall there. I don't mean to be like Trump, but no, I could just build a manual airlock right there, and that'll keep most of the polluted oxygen in there. So that'll be good. Ah, shit, food's decaying. Oh no. Crap. Ah, that's fine. Okay. That should keep the majority of the polluted oxygen in there now, but I do need to deal with the stuff that's seeped out, so we'll deal with that in a second. Now that we have our coal generator, this produces a metric fuck ton of power. So much, 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 much more than any of your other generators. So I'm going to attach that to these batteries so the runoff power is dealt with and it doesn't overload a circuit. And I'm also going to bring this all the way over here, and I'm going to attach it to this one. So, and I'm also going to make them overcoat all of this stuff with the better wire so that it doesn't blow up, because that tends to happen a lot. Just going to go ahead and do that. And then any runoff power that we need should be... Shit, that uses all of my copper again. Okay, so I'm going to prioritize the stuff that is directly in contact with it. So I need to prioritize all of that, and I need to prioritize this. That'll keep everything going. So they'll build that first, and it won't use up the copper. So they will go ahead and get going with that. Okay, cool, cool. So our coal generator is now going. It shouldn't overheat because it's in the cold, so that's good. It is producing a shit ton of power. So, probably don't need, yeah, we probably don't need to put all that shit everywhere, but, yeah. So, we're actually using up all the gold aluminium that we dug out of here, which is basically just like another type of, it's just another type of metal. It's this stuff. It's just as good as copper wire, if not better, copper ore, if not better. I'm gonna have them dig this place out a little bit, and then we will go ahead and go with our next project. And this area especially is getting super fucked. So we're gonna have to put like air strippers all down this area and all in, well, definitely in here for one thing. We're gonna have to put like 3 or 4 right there. We're gonna have to put 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, maybe 1 down here because it's getting over here now, and that is what's gonna be shitty. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So we just got that technology. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get air deodorizers everywhere. So we're gonna put 2 up here. We're gonna put 1, 2, 3 here. We're gonna put 1 here. We're gonna put 2 here, and we're gonna put 2 here. We'll put 1 right there. So we gotta prioritize all that shit at 7. Otherwise, they're not gonna do it at all because they're assholes. So we gotta make sure we got all that shit at 7. I think we're okay when it goes down there. Okay. Okay, but that also gave us the ability to make lavatories and showers, so we might get to that in the next episode, but in this episode I want them to build these, so we'll be back when they're built. Okay, so they're all built now. As you can tell, they are working, but they're going to be working very slowly. I should probably prioritize these guys at 6. I prioritize all of them at 6, so they should all be getting sand pretty quickly. They're working. They're already working pretty well. I mean, I think eventually all this oxygen is going to, or all the polluted oxygen would slowly seep up here, which would be perfectly okay, but it has to pass through all of this shit before it gets there, which is not okay. But I'm lacking in the oxygen generation, as you can tell. I'm not getting very good oxygen going because I keep running out of algae every 3 fucking seconds. So we need to work on that in the next episode. But as of right now, we're going to end it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this down in the comments below. I know my place is going to shit, and I know that you're laughing at me, but I think I'll do better in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see all you know bros later. What's that? Panda Pete says bye.